Rebels, I do not know what is going on, what's happening. Honey, I had what is it? What the heck is it called? Um, a From Psalms card on the table for like the past 2, 3 readings. And I'm pulling cards like, okay, Spirit, what are we about to talk about now? I heard hide beat your ass and hide the Bible if God is watching. And I looked over directly at that card as that thought was going through my mind. And it's like the thought beat me too. Even noticing that I was looking at the card and I'm like, okay, so what's the card? Let's see. You sure ain't nothing relevant on the card? So the card is a two-sided card. If you follow me and you say so it says the card says Psalms 40 4. Okay. As I was writing it, my miseducation decided to kick in because we did just wake up from a nap. And I put P, I started to put L, but then I put S. So yeah, this has a lot to do because it's making a dollar sign, right? This has a lot to do with somebody trying to play with your money, your abundance, your time, your willingness, your okay. A check their ass can't cash, right? Yeah. So, and then as I was about to write the L, it wouldn't my for whatever reason my hand would not let me write that L, but we got through it. We got through it. So obviously you're not about to take a L, depending on if choose not to stumble. All right. So anyway, so Psalms 44, it says, "Oh, the joy of those who trust the Lord." It's gonna come. All this is gonna piece together. It's gonna make complete understanding. Okay, it's gonna make complete understand. It's going to make. Not we're going to get a complete. It's going to make a complete understanding. Okay. Oh wow. Oh wow. I ain't scared, friend. Friend, what are we doing? Somebody been testing you. Somebody been trying you. And if you glance in the head at the cards, if you can even see them, glance in the head at the cards on the table, honey, it's all gonna piece together, right? So I've also gotten you abandoned me, love don't live here anymore. And think about that is that's not you. You're right. I saw somebody like really cock their body to the side, like, excuse me, right? No, it's not you. Um, mm, mm, This is reminding me like back in high school, like I was in drama class and getting ready for the play, and the play I think we was doing Fame. Aaliyah rocked the boat. Yeah, I'm telling my age. Aaliyah rocked the boat was like a heavy hit. I think that was like after she passed. R.I.P. baby girl. R.I.H. Um, and the guy who I was my boyfriend at the time, he came into the auditorium, told me to bring my ass up off the stage because there was a planned fight for me to have. I didn't feel that the girl who was huffing and puffing was worth the fight. So I just went on about my business, right? Because I knew like she wasn't ready and prepared for the crazy that was in me. I was a quiet kid in school. I was like they said, leave the quiet ones alone. Don't mess with don't mess with them. Boys used to like to stand over my shoulder as I was writing to tell me that I have nice penmanship. Yeah, you was looking down my shirt. Anyway, so my boyfriend at the time, rest wherever you are, and hopefully you can find your peace because he's no longer with us. Interesting story that one is too. Very interesting because he actually prophesied like predicted his death, and at least who was gonna do it, and under the circumstances that it was gonna be done, on some Tupacalypse type stuff, which is interesting. Tell that story for another time. But anyway, he came into the auditorium to come get me, telling me to come up off the stage. He didn't care what I was trying to do. Even had the drama teacher looking at him like, drama teacher. She a story for another time as well. Because I had to be careful about how I talk about her. Love that lady. Love her to death. Nothing bad about her. Just, you know, There's a lot of things going on in the world that I'm not sure if the way that I would describe it right now would be taken, the way that it would be delivered. So, I work on that. But anyway, he came and got me, told me to bring my butt down off the stage, and a friend of mine was in there with me, and she like, baby, where you going? Where you going? We got stuff to do. And she's following behind me while I'm following him. Ain't even really in no rush, cause whatever. Anyway, so I'm just dropping my stuff, taking it off as I'm going down the hallway. I mean, earrings, this, that, another, putting my hair up in a tie, like, damn, I'm about to have to do this. This girl ain't even ready for this, but fuck it, fine. Because I wasn't even worried about him. I wasn't even worried about him getting on my butt and being mad at me for not fighting. It was more so about his reputation, but I didn't care about that neither, okay? It was just something for me to do. Like, okay, whatever, interesting turn and twist in my life. This is happening. So my friend still, baby, where you going? She picking up my stuff as I'm dropping it in the hallway. I didn't care. Just wanted to get it done, over with, so I could get back to practicing for the play. Get outside to this parking lot. My sister, who does not like me at all, I mean, to this day, is triggered by me and so many other creative, colorful words, okay? And, well, not even words, but emotions. Yeah, some of them reasonable, whatever. Get out in the parking lot. My sister, chasing this girl around the car. The girl like, I'm not trying to fight you. I'm trying to fight your sister. And then the police show up. And of course, the guy who I was with, he kind of felt some type of way because he didn't like the girl either. So he really was like on some, well, since I can't fight you, I'm going to have my girl fight you type stuff. I ain't care. And went on back about my day. Did have a run in with this girl later on because she was as well a part of my drama class, which I knew she was probably went home or whatever because she was supposed to be in drama class now, wasn't she? Anyway, at least up in the auditorium. So a couple days go past and we're practicing, and she's like a senior and I'm like underclass. Like I think I was a junior. Anyway, and yeah, I was a junior because it was, yeah, that's a whole nother thing as well. Oh no, that's relevant too. Yeah, so I actually wound up so I'm saying short change. Okay. Don't need to tell that whole story, but short change. But anyway, yeah, rambling on and about to get to the reading because trust me, all this is gonna tie in. So she saw us practice, and she was a senior. She felt like since they're a senior, this is their last year, that they should be the ones to do the dance and everything. But it's like, bitch, you wasn't even coming to class to do the dance. Did you think that, like we thought that you were somewhere practicing or something? Every time you came to class, you were sitting in the chair gossiping. This is not Disney. This is not Nickelodeon where you get to, go do some spectacular shit in the background at home while you're always in our face. So obviously you're not at home making up something. You're in our face doing nothing. And you think one day you're just going to magically come up with some awesome shit and that we're all going to learn it in 24 hours? Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so I'm hearing entitlement. Blase, whoop-de whoop. Where are they now? Who cares? So I go all that to say that the song that came, and I wasn't even looking for a song. We was over here with our groove theory. The song that came about is I Can't Go For That by Holland Notes. And for those of you who don't know, it goes easy, ready, willing, over time. Where does it stop? Where do you dare me to draw the line? You've got the body, now you want my soul. Don't even think about it. Say no go. Okay, so I don't know if the say no go is about you. And friend, you got me, like, I'm not even nervous. I'm like, damn, it ain't over yet. All this excitement. I'm about to burst, right? And this is at me as an audience member, an energy, getter. I ain't chasing yours. But yeah, I don't know if this is somebody else that you telling them like, motherfucker, just say no go. Just say no. Just say no. Say no to drugs. Just say no. Like dare. Was right, D.A.R.E. Let's not do it, okay? Say no. Just say no go. So was there anything else on here? No, let's toss that to the side. And also I wrote that down on an envelope. This, also as well, oh shit, oh goddamn, what the fuck is happening? If you don't know, now you know something is going on around you, and it's like energy stalkers, and it's like you an energy sniper. Like, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. Ferme la bouche means shut your mouth. Callete. All right. Um, Shit, I can't say that I know a whole lot of foreign languages, but those are the ones. And they never came out like that before, back to back. So for you to say no go, and what the hell is happening? It was the strangest thing because I heard rebel up, like almost like Kendrick Lamar, squad up, right? But rebel up, I went online, looked up rebel up, and rebel up is an online band camp where you can support the artists that you love and yada yada. But when I saw band camp, I was like, one day at band camp, like American Pie. So whatever the hell is happening around here, like around you. I just got I know we don't want to hear about Diddy, but I just heard around here, yeah, around here. We Jay's, no, that's not Diddy, that's Jay-Z. Same shit. Well, right about now. Here Mario, girl, turn me up and let me come through your speakers. Ooh, look, okay. So yeah, around here it's ooh, we getting low into doing things around here. Yeah, around here. Okay, all right. Myth League. I think T.I. was in it. I don't know who else. You gotta go look up. But anyway, so Spirit wants you to know. Remember who you are. Archangel Michael is coming through on this. Okay, Archangel Michael and Ariel is here. So Archangel. You said Archangel. Oh, it's angles to this. Levels and levels. New devils, many devils. No need for you to panic. Anyway, Archangel says throughout this reading, this is for you. I don't know what the hell else we finna do. I know it's been 12 or 2. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. And then remember who you are. Encourage, be courageous, and stand up for your beliefs. So I heard Punky Brewster done grown up. And she's grown up and she's matured a lot. Yeah. People was lustful over Punky Brewster. And they still are. The fact that, she's grown up. I mean, take what resonate. I'm saying all this for a reason. So snatching wigs off. Okay. Oh, wow. Snatching wigs, flipping hats. Be careful about just a channel message. I don't know, but we going with it. Be careful about old school, like it's a what do they call it? Like when you go under a ladder, people have their things about that, and step on a crack, break your mom's back. But those aren't the ones that I'm seeing. I'm seeing the one, and I don't know where you from, but this is just a thing from where I grown up at, and people I've been around. I wanted to use another word, but we would not spell out that. She got her own house, she got her own car. So you got your own stuff, and whoever, those who know. Okay, she got her own house, she got her own. If you ain't said, okay, yeah. If you know, you know. If you don't, you're not supposed to, and you're not supposed to either. Anyway, so the one where don't let nobody sweep over your shoes or over your feet. Whatever that means for somebody. Watch out for those who even incidentally do it, because when it's an accident or whether it's on purpose being done to you or your shoes, that is a bad omen, and that is the warning right before the fire of negative energy about to come and try to. I heard, what's the movie? What was the Mars movie? With the aliens with the big old heads? It's like back in the 90s. Mars Attacks. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. So I'm getting that this started with some bitch ass male, right? Excuse, like, dude, if you're a male, then you're a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes. But we're talking about one specific, right? Oh my goodness, I got to forget to, keep myself out the frame. This ain't none of my business, so be careful of those who volunteer their self up in your business that ain't their business and coming in and giving their input. Use your discernment. But yeah, this started with this is centering around a male ego, trying to pull with you what they have pulled with many others throughout their lives. And I'm feeling patriarchy in this full embodiment, that they are believing themselves to be a master manipulator, but they have run and encountered you. And there's flying monkeys. This shit is like crazy. There's flying monkeys. Oh my goodness. Only if I had the audacity to turn the camera around and film myself, because child, like the conflict that is happening, crucial conflict. They smoking on hay in the middle of a barn, sitting on the floor of the hay, looking good today. I'm told up from the floor up, sipping on some brown, but so tripping. Damn. If I'm floating dead, you have to go listen to it yourself, because I get just the rhythm of the song. Feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. Okay, so at night, this when everything quiets, right? When everything quiets down, the streets are quiet. They not saying that they have insomnia, but they are up thinking about, like, their mind just drifts off and literally, they're not intentionally thinking about whatever happened with y'all or how they can do whatever. They're not intentionally like, it's like, picture, and I'm gonna make this very like nasty and stereotypical. Let's make them disgusting, right? Picture a guy sitting in a dark room on a recliner with a beer, or he could be nice to his body and water, because he works out a lot. And guys who feel triggered by this, I'm so sorry, but not sorry. Once again, don't personalize shit when I'm not directly saying your name. Anyway, and nor am I excited about this, honey. I'm excited about some other shit, because I'm ready for this shit to be over. This is High Tension. Oh, High Tension. Another good movie. Old girl snapped off up in there. Really good. And it's subtitles at first, but then it gets really quiet because ain't shit to say. Oh, shit. Ain't shit to say. Anyway, so picture the guy in the recliner, whatever his beverage is, or maybe he's not taking care of his body like that. But all you see is like Chris Tucker from Dead Presidents, when the police came running in. Not saying the police, but when the police came running in, and all you saw in the room was the TV. The TV light just hitting him, right? So that's how he's sitting. Now, I'm not saying that he doped up or anything like that, although obviously there's some type of substance, even if it's, him chasing the feel of dopamine. And he's not, there it is, he's not getting that dopamine kick from you that he won't. He need that dopamine kick, all right? And back to where we was at, right? He's not thinking intentionally. His brain is drifting off. Like, there's really something in front of his face on the tube, or something tube meaning TV, something that he's supposed to be doing that he's not doing, because his brain drifts off to think about what the fuck happened with you that they can't seem to comprehend, but also what didn't happen with you, which they can't seem to understand why you didn't comprehend that you were supposed to comprehend and move the way that they wanted you to move. Yeah, that's a lie. But to the flying monkeys. Now, the flying monkeys is, though you didn't do what they expected for you to comprehend that you were supposed to do, because they needed you to be triggered. They needed you to believe that they was on some Lion King type shit. And it's very crazy. No matter what zodiac sign somebody is, as far as a male, I've noticed personally that they tend to be on some, they're a lion, they're king of the jungle. Y'all, those who feel like that, for those who feel like that, I need you to really research nature better. There's many more animals, and there are male species of animals that behave completely different than the lion, and they ain't no punks about it. I ain't no joke. It's a party. Somebody's throwing a party. And once again, for those who know, somebody is about to throw a party for themselves. Somebody has been throwing a party for themselves. I'm just saying, like, what's that? And this was way before state property. I knew about parties way before state property. There's a couple of different kind of parties, but with me saying state property party, you should know what type of party I'm talking about. Usually other people throw it for them, but now they throwing it for themselves. Little do you know. Yeah, I'm hearing that too. Little do you know. So to the flying monkeys are pretty much everybody who mindlessly, absent mindlessly, got in line and got in order with this person. I'm just gonna start pulling stuff with this person and what their agenda was. I'm sorry, their agenda was, meaning that they had a plan, like they had intentions on your head. They had intentions on your head for child's play. Oh, God dang it. Okay, so your life is like a movie. Your life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. And oh my goodness, I am so. Is this even called stemming? You never know what you're gonna get. But ooh. Okay. They bring it back to me, spirit. Yeah, so there was a token, a Chuck E. Cheese token on your head because they were trying to get some reactive abuse going with you, that childhood wounds, get some reactive abuse going with you that they're so easily have conquered others by doing. I mean, hide your kids, hide your wives type thing, because they do it to their own. So in regards to you, you didn't let them feel like the king that they wanted to feel like. You burst a bubble. You rubbered and glued. You know, I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say to me turns around and stick back to you. I'm hearing way down beyond the not so very far off. A blue jay died of a whooping cough. Well, he was so hard of a whooping cough that he whooped his head and his tail right off. Same song, second verse. A little bit louder and a little bit worse. So you make this motherfucker sick. I forget what that song is actually about, but it's an old camp song. Once again, one day at band camp. You making this mug look horrible. I mean, there's trouble. I'm also getting, this is a song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. Some people started singing without knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because they don't know old conditionings release. They don't know what the hell to do with themselves. Now, like, life looks so different. You have awakened somebody, and not in the sense like, okay, so I'm feeling the arrogance of this person knows of enlightenment. They know about enlightenment. They know the rules. They just don't realize how the rules apply. And I'm not going to get to giving that detail. They don't realize, because those who know. But they don't understand how to actively and inactively let the rules of spirituality and enlightenment apply, because I feel like you showed them the holes in their plywood, that, you know, the knickknacks and the paddywhacks and they gave a dog a bone that they don't get. It wasn't their bone to give, but they gave it directly back to themselves like a boomerang. I'm seeing a bone boomerang. Bone and harmony. Fuck. Bubba. I've been thugging and living. Whoa. I've been thugging and loving. How does that go? We've been thugging, living this forever and never. Wow. So they've been living this thug life, this fucked up mentality way forever. And you was setting, like, motherfucker, you came and put another chord in their music. I don't even know if that's how they go, but you came and struck they oh, that's how that go. Spirit said you have struck a chord, you have struck a nerve, all that shit together. mm, yeah, I feel it. It's not arrogance. Yes, you are the champion. They need to leave you the heck alone. I know. Look, I know this energy all so well. It's like motherfucker, fuck around and find out if you want to. Fuck around and find out if you want to. Um, like leave me alone. I don't bother nobody. I mind my own business. I understand that you have an issue that I'm not doing what you want me to do. That's the other. He said you got the body. Now you want my soul. You want my soul. Dude, live in your own. Like, oh my goodness. I don't even feel that you have the energy to even put those old baby dolls with the twisty thing in their back. Even the little, I'm seeing the little rabbit and the little duck, that you twist the thing on the side of them and they get to just hopping around and everything. I'm seeing that like you don't even have it in you to do that or pull a string created by you in your own back to roll your eyes and give a damn. You don't have a damn. You don't have a care less. Like the volumes of care subscriptions like sold out, and there's only one edition copy that was printed and ever made, and you have it for yourself. You ain't handing that stuff out to nobody. Like you might get them a glance, but you definitely ain't finna let them borrow it like a DVD or a book, a good book that you know that you ain't never gonna get back. They trying to possess you. They trying to own you. They want to say, yeah, I got her. And I don't even think this is not even about sex. I'm feeling more so like family. And so this is either your family or someone who you're dealing with family or a work family. This is some sense of a community that wants you to get in line, get yourself in order. I'm the man. I heard Mr. T say, I pity the fool. And he said it exactly like that. Like, I pity the fool on some Shakespearean type shit. Like, who the fuck you think you're talking to? Okay? And these people around them are just eating up the story, whatever it is that they're saying about you. And it's accepting it as fool's gold, thinking that it's real gold, but they're okay with it. That was painful. Yeah, but the flying monkeys, these are people who have yet to elevate their mentals to be individual thinkers. And with this thug life mentality, and I'm not saying all thugs like this, I don't know. Shit, the fuck if I don't know. I'm still trying to make sure that I have my clarity understanding of actual words and what words mean versus what we've allowed ourselves to portray them to be. And there it is. Now, one day I'm getting so many so many movies. This person watches they don't read books. They're one of those people who watch movies versus read the book, and they feel that the book should read the same way as the movie, but it doesn't. So, and they also like old school classics. So in order to study people, they watch old stuff, and these old shows, old movies, old music continues to leave their way of thinking stagnant because they are studying now with stuff from back then. So maybe this is a person who claims to be traditional, which I feel is another word that I'm very in confrontation with, because when the fuck are we talking about? What year, which day did this tradition start? Okay, because if we're talking traditional is such a broad realm of shit. I mean, are we talking traditional biblically? That was written by a person who has ego, who's just human. Many people who have ego, who's just a person. Are we talking about before Bible? Are we talking, prehistoric? Do we believe in prehistoric? But I'm seeing more like, I'm getting like they think more like menace society. How they looking at like those strong women, the strong moms and stuff, or the strong friends in the movies, and they're trying to pick that person's character apart and compare that person's character to you. So if you're a masculine, and there's a masculine doing this to you, or you're a feminine and there's a masculine doing this to you, however you want to take it, right? So if you're masculine, they're taking the strong friend role, the strong dad role, and they're breaking that down, trying to attach that to you, and how would they get at that person, and then try to come back and use that on you. So it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. So what is it? Why are they doing this? Because they see you moving from rags to riches. And this does not have to mean that your clothes and appearance has changed or anything. Just more so your intellect, your mental intellect. This is a person who sees themselves as an intellectual. But as we know, if they repetitively, oh, I'm an intellect, I like to have intellectual conversation. Anyone who does not have to announce it. So this isn't even middle-age crisis. I'm not even looking at the time. Okay, this isn't even middle-age crisis. This is more so, I'm that dude, I'm that chick. And yes, this could be a toxic, a feminine who's deeply in our masculine. Remember, masculine is not about male or female. Masculine is an energy, okay? And we're talking about bad zhuzh, okay? Batman. I heard sit, boo boo, sit. Good dog. And then there's supposed to be a bark, but I'm not barking, mug, Anyway, they see you as a no justice, no peace type person. And the people who tend to flock towards them, they have a level of codependency on this person. And this person is, the person, the centered person, who centers themselves so strongly that they're like the molten lava at the core of the earth. No one will ever reach it. No one will ever touch it. They're nothing like the sun, though. Wow. So this person's offsprings, they take credit for their offspring's accomplishments. Or even if they teach you something, they take credit for that person's accomplishments as if it was them who've done it. They feel that they're the center, the core of the earth, but they're not as good as the sun. Bars. I don't even know if that's bars, but we go on with it. So yeah, so they don't like that you won't conform, that you won't just be, and you still happy, even though they got a problem with you. Like, they're like, don't you feel me staring at, like burning a hole through the back of your head from halfway around the world, even if I was there? Like, don't you feel it? Why you ain't budging? Why you ain't moving? Why you not coming to me? Why you not begging me? Why you not pleading with me about something? Why you not groveling towards me on hand and bloody knees and asking me to tell you I'm sorry? Or why are you not? Why are you not? Why are you not? You said, I can't go for that. No, 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 can't do. No, I can't go for that. Can't go for that. Can't go for that. No. Whatever the hell. Like, I feel, especially if you're listening to this and you feel yourself being in a predicament, a bit of a pickle. I heard somebody say, I ain't in shit. Okay, understand word that you have someone who feels like that you are. This is like, honey, I love me some Tevin Campbell. I do. Okay, keep your judgments to yourself, because guess what? Me and Tevin Campbell don't care. I would say if I energy stalked anybody throughout their life, it would be definitely sending Tevin Campbell all the validation that I could possibly send to him. So also I'm getting that this person has gay jokes. Who gives a fuck anyway? So Tevin Campbell, I will always say, like, no, Tevin Campbell, he not, G-A-Y. He not that. He just telling people that until we find each other, and then we gonna get married, right? So I feel like, that it was innocent. I was a little kid, right? Can we talk for a minute? Okay. Brown Eyed Girl. I can go through some Tevin Campbell songs. I'm ready. Okay. To love you forever. Okay. Hey, love now. Come and love me forevermore. If this is one of those situations, honey, and this is somebody who wants you to run, restraining order. We need another R. Retreat. Run, restraining order, and retreat. 344. 3444. Yeah. And 3 3/4. Okay, right when I said that. Right. Yeah. Run, restraining order, and retreat. Just leave this person be. There is no point in even playing with them because I feel somebody like, nah, I can use a little entertainment, a little fun right now. Nope. And I'm gonna say the reason why, because you put your energy towards yourself. But to that whole Tevin Campbell thing, like I feel this person is really they just like how I was as a a young lady. Like okay, it's all in your imagination type stuff, right? This person feels that you are something to them that you will never be. They can't catch up. They won't catch up. Can't stop, won't stop. If you no, thank you. No, thank you. You gotta work. You gotta focus on your career. You gotta focus on how you promote yourself, and to even give this person the time. Like let's look at it like this. You know how a lot of people um have gotten fired because of what they say on their social media. Okay, yeah, you can't get fired from you might have the understanding of, nah, well, I could say what I want on my social media and everything, but you could still get moved out your position, out your spot, how others perceive you just by dealing with this person, just by engaging with them, going through the back and forth. It's like fighting with a child. Like mentally, they are a child. Mentally, energetically, and everything. They are in touch with their child's self. Their what is it called? Their feminine energy. The nurture, the nature, the taking care of, the understanding, the comprehension, just the safety, the Lord, all that stuff is sleep, in a deep sleep. Or not even sleeping beauty type stuff. I think they shot that bitch and she's somewhere up in them just laying dead, okay? Like she probably got like a very, very shallow pulse within him, whoever this it is. And if it's a her, within her, like, yeah, so she walking around. What fucking movie was that? Like on some, what is it? Freaky Friday type stuff. Oh, wow. Yeah, they just a horror all the way around. They really want to know the tea on you. But the thing is that you moving, you coasting so easily because they're hit. Like I'm sitting here and popping on my wrist, child. They in their head, they're so antsy. They're no offense to ADHD people, but they like on some ADHD, like even after Ritalin care. Wow, even after Ritalin care. What the fuck is that? Those who know. Put it in the comments. Let me know. Help me learn something because I love to be educated. Um, your work with them. You're not even doing nothing. I don't see that you're saying anything. You said what you said. You let it go. I'm seeing the movie Drop Dead Fred. Yeah, yeah. You. Why? Just why? Somebody been saying that throughout this whole thing. Just why? Somebody feel like that right now. Just why? And you don't even want to answer. It's why. Period. That's all, folks. That's all. Don't need no answer. Don't need no input. So you're not just getting this from this one person. You're getting this from multiple angles. And it's like this person is shooting Angry Birds at you. Goddamn. They desperate. Shooting Angry Birds at you. And you like, man, ain't no point in me using my force field. Ain't no point in me using it at all. Because they just gonna miss. Like, you so slow and steady with it. Everything is like, it seems to be in slow motion for you because it's like the agony of this person feeling like you want to be played with. We're not at a playground. We're not at a park. Well, this is the real world. And do understand, playgrounds are built on real world foundations. Boom, 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 shots fired. Playgrounds are built on real world foundations. And they keep on, I don't know. So, of course, they want to tell you. They want to know what you're doing. And plain and simple, the energy of all this is like in their dreams. Only will they fucking know. You got a lady sitting here thinking about, I don't know, like she think, astral projection. Astral projection. So you might be frequenting them in your sleep, or they're frequenting, right, I'm sorry, course correction. They're frequenting you in their dreams, and they're seeing everything that's gonna happen, but they're like, nah, I don't see them actually living that reality in the waking hour. So how could they possibly? They want control of you. They are very much so fearing their decisions. What it say? Are based on fear and not heart-centered knowledge. Fear is your ego wanting control. They feel like you shouldn't have anything unless they approve it, unless they back up off of you good enough, well enough to say, okay, you can have that because I'm not fucking with you, because I'm not messing with you, I'm not bothering you, and I'm letting you get that. I'm letting you go get it. Then that's the only way you're supposed to have anything. Don't say fuck them. Let them fuck theyself. Stop saying fuck you. No, then you're trying to control them. Let them fuck theyself. Because if they fuck theyself, you're not telling them when. You're not telling them how. You ain't telling them that they got to. They're just naturally doing it. And I feel like it's some amazing stuff on some, on some, if they like the adult entertainer stuff. And I'm just saying, it is rather interesting to see that somebody could literally themselves blow Jojo. Oh, shut up. Shut up. Anyway, let's get it. Oh my God. Anyway, blow Jojo. I'm going to have to watch this back because, honey, it's an ancestor here and like, fuck the mother, because I'm down for my, fuck them up, because I'm down. I ride for my, I die for my, fuck the, yeah, I'm down with no limit. I ride for the cause. They really miss their homie. They really miss the ignorance that you used to be in. When you made them feel like they were the bestest. All menage, like the bestest. Your security is bothering the hell out of them because you being as secure as you are, it has them saying, who the fuck am I then? If that's you, who the hell am I? They really they really need to let loose, let goose, duck, goose, duck, goose, duck, goose. Let go of this playground stuff. Let go of this, kitty stuff. It's one and done. It's one and done. Yeah, this is a bad Queen of Cups. I've talked about this Queen of Cups in the last reading, but she's a half-ass Medusa, at least, as of recently when I've seen her. It's not even some bittersweet stuff. Everybody else around this person is just, they don't realize that they got a lot of problems because this person is playing puppet master and toying with them. And as far as you, what the spirit wants you to know real quick, we have sea turtle, protection. You are you are master of finding life flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Preserve and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. That's just what spirit, none of this stuff was about you, although they made it about you. But when people ain't got lives of their own, they need to make their life about something else other than them. People really want so much. They would work so hard for other people's attention, but they don't work hard at all for their own attention towards themselves, accountability, awareness. Anyway, rebels, I love y'all. Just how you build money, you buy money, and don't do nothing, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Do you know who you fucking with? I guess that's the question. Anyway, love you much. Go make it do what it do. Take care of you, and I'll see you soon. Go rebels.